Yo, welcome back to the No Cut Sports Podcast with your host, Niall Frazier. And today we got some things we need to get into, so buckle in, because we got some things to talk about. First and foremost, as you already probably done seen, Hassan Reddick done got traded to the New York Jets. I thought maybe he end up staying with the team after the owners meeting when you hear Howie and Jeffrey Larry speak about. I mean, like I said, they didn't really say too much. They didn't get in too much detail, but the things they did say were like pretty neutral, what you would want to say about a player of his caliber. But with all that being said, like I said, I thought we was going to end up keeping him, but they ended up trading him, and they got a 26th with a third-round pick that can change into a second-round pick if he plays like 60-something% of the snaps for the Jets. So he will probably play, and it just got a pretty good defense. So how we might be able to cash out on that deal, if you're looking at it from whatever the pick turns into, it's a 2026 pick. He might be able to make something shake in the draft, or maybe use the pick to move up in that year's draft. I don't know. I can't really say like I'm mad or I'm upset, because I don't know, man. Like, I be feeling like sometimes we hear these things, and then next thing you know, we all, oh my God, 'cause I see everybody's flipping out. But I mean, as much as I like Hassan Reddick, and he's 30, I'm 31, so he younger than me, and I would feel some type of way too if somebody was trying to move me out of my position. But at the same time, it's like, when you play sports or something of where you have to exert crazy have strength and stuff like that, make crazy, all that type of craziness, right? Your body can only take so much for so long until it starts to break down, and then you get hurt. You don't heal the same and things like that, even though the technology is good. But it's a risk to pay, and I guess whatever the Eagles had offered Reddick, he just didn't want. And I mean, he's rightfully so, because 10 plus sacks for the last 3 to 4 years is crazy. But to also speak to him playing for 3 or 4 different teams and doing this says a lot to me too, because it's like, why, with all this talent, why can't stay somewhere, like be somewhere? And I understand, like, maybe with this situation, but the situation before, and I ain't even trying to make it seem bad, so I'm feeling like it was something that they just felt like he was a problem he wanted to move off of. So it is what it is. But really do appreciate what Hassan Reddick did for us defensively, man. And I'm gonna keep it a whole stack, man. If it weren't for that man in 2022, there's no way and I ain't gonna say there's no way, but he's part of the reason we went to the Super Bowl, man. So it's like, you got to give the man the credit. So with that being said, he's a New York Jet though, so good luck to him. Like I said, wish him well, and we'll holler at you, baby. Hopefully we see you in the playoffs or something like that. But knowing the Jets, man, I don't know. I don't even know how that's gonna go. And then Aaron Rodgers playing on that field, man. I wish them well as well, because they gonna need it. So, but moving on to my next point, because I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. But moving on to my next point, it's like, now I'm thinking, like I said in previous videos, like whatever they do, free agency is going to dictate the draft. So I'm thinking now they really need an edge. Chop Robinson, I think he had his top 30 visit with the Eagles. They said this past month. So I don't know what day it was, but he had his. And then excuse me. And then somebody else, a couple other people. I didn't even get a chance to look at my PFF, but I don't know if he's an edge. I think he's just a linebacker from Texas A&M. But yeah, they're going to go after. I'm thinking they're going to go after maybe a edge or O lineman, because I know how we love to work the line. So honestly, I couldn't even tell you what they might go for, because it's, I don't know, man. It's just this offseason is very different under Nick Sirianni, right? They're going to have OTAs. They're going to have mini camp. You know what I mean? Which they ain't been having. Which I'm for the simple fact that they need the chemistry. They need the reps. You got to get it in, man. If you ain't doing it every day, or doing it, often enough, you ain't ever gonna get it right. So my thing is, you don't want to roll into the season not being able to tackle and all that other stuff. So I'm glad that they bringing this back. Nothing crazy. Just Probably, a little light tackling here and there. Nothing that's going to get anybody injured, but it should shape up to be nice when the season start. And so some things are changing. Philosophy is changing with the Philadelphia Eagles, or they're getting back maybe to a philosophy because, like I said, they're missing that dog. Like that's why you go out and go get CJ. You go out and go get CJ Garner for a reason because you're missing that mentality on the team. It was like I said, if you want to go get a bunch of dogs and treat them like puppies, what you go get them for, man? It didn't make no sense to have what you had out there this year. And like I said, the talent, it's the talent is there because you get 10 wins or 11 wins, whatever they ended the season with. The talent's there. It's just the coaching aspect of it. Like, somebody got to be, like a Vic Fangio, or somebody got to be able to tell y'all what to do. The details and all that stuff matters. That stuff matters. So, and you've seen it. I watched highlights of, who was it, James Bradbury, or I was watching, was it James Bradbury, or the Bills game? I was watching the Bills game, and I seen Bradbury getting cooked. Now, don't get me wrong, Bradbury had the interception, and whatever the case may be, punched the ball out. But I was watching some of them plays, and I'm like, this man is getting cooked. And then I'm thinking, why I thought that he was, like, younger than me. He's 30, like, he's 30, 31 too. So I'm like, oh, maybe he's getting to be at that, the same thing with Hassan Wright, because maybe that's what they were seeing. Like, well, you see, Bradbury kind of fell off, so maybe they keep Bradbury this year just to see. Because I said before, 2022, under Vic Fangio's defense, or him consulting, my man had an all-pro season. So maybe you want to see if they can recreate that. But if they don't get that, they're going to chalk it up to him being, he's losing it. So, and that's why they're trying to bring in these cornerbacks and whoever else, these younger players. And people flipping out the same thing with the Hassan situation. These younger players, we ain't seen nothing yet, but bro, that's why you go out and go draft people, man. It ain't always gonna work the way you think it might work. I'm gonna just keep it a stay. Like, they thought you was gonna have Hassan Wright maybe another year. He Nolan Tween. We thought he was gonna be able to, get behind him and learn some things, but it don't happen like this sometimes. So now you got a very young linebacker room. I think Devin White is probably. You got Devin White too, but it's not a Hassan Reddick though. Like, yeah, Hassan a different beast. Like, he different. I'm no disrespect to Devin White, because I think Devin White nice too. But we seen what Hassan could do. But it's time though. It's been time. They should have been playing them last year, especially like excuse me, the first round picks. They should have been playing a lot more often than what they were playing, because, and then conditioning too. Jordan Davis in his second year, and he still looks crazy sometimes. Now, he looked better. I haven't seen him work out, but he looks better. But he be looking crazy sometimes. So, but if he get in shape, he got the talent as well, man. Because the talent's there. Like, you just got to put that work in, man. Simple and plain. Put the work in, and reap the benefits, hopefully. So, try to make sure I'm not forgetting nothing with y'all. Like I said, though, stay tuned for the jersey giveaway. Like I said, I have some more details for that. Probably like whenever the draft is, I think it's the end of April, whatever the case may be. So we'll see how that goes when I figure out a program to put everybody's in details, so y'all can enter into the jersey giveaway. So, but yeah, man. But with that being said, Phillies. I'm gonna just throw this in there, man. The Phillies, bro. What the hell was that? What was that? My light just went up, but who cares? What was that? Like, 0-2, and then I looked at the score, it was 9-2. I said, whoa, like, that's what I be talking about. And the crazy part is this, right? You know how they post, like the team will post, the starting lineup. So when I looked at the line, I'm like, damn, I'm like, dang, this the same lineup that they had last year, like that we lost with. You feel me? So I'm like, okay, whatever the case may be. But I'm like, we got Merrifield. Why didn't they put Merrifield in? Or however you say my man's last name. Yeah, I'm like, what, bro? I just don't get it. I just don't get it. And then you get my man asking for an extension already on an 11-year deal without no trophy. We ain't doing that. No. So I'm about to head there. So we gonna see with my own two eyes. I'm gonna assess with my own two eyes how this is gonna go today. So, or maybe for the rest of the season, because my thing is this. Coaching's a big thing. Like Rob, and I feel like Rob dropped that ball last year or the end of last season, because he should have changed a lot. He should have changed a lot of things. He should have changed that lineup. When they got cold, he should have mixed it up or something like that. Should have mixed it up, and they did not do that. So And he sat there and talking about we supposed to have the number one bullpen in the league. It didn't look like number one yesterday, so let's see what they look like today. But with that being said, you already know it's not from the No Cut Sports Podcast.